Hey, it's Dr. Murphy. So recently I did a video about the parasite that's causing the recent outbreak in the United States. And that parasite is called Cyclospora. And there are people asking, how do I get rid of this? Is there a treatment? And how do I prevent from getting it altogether? So that's what we'll talk about today. So the infection is foodborne. So if you eat food or drink water that's contaminated, you can get sick with a GI infection. Explosive diarrhea is the buzzword you're hearing everyone say, but you can have other symptoms like abdominal cramps, nausea, vomiting, fever. Depending on how severe your symptoms get, you could get dehydrated and end up needing to go into the hospital for IV fluids or electrolyte replacement. Especially those who have like a weak or compromised immune system, you could have more severe symptoms, and your symptoms could last longer where you end up having to be treated because you can't get rid of it on your own. So, the treatment is an antibiotic called Bactrim. If you have a sulfa allergy, you can't take that medicine. So, you would have to talk with your doctor about other potential treatment options. And the FDA has given us some recommendations on how to reduce your chances of getting it. So, right now, in some states, we're seeing it linked to shredded lettuce. Other places, they're talking about parsley, cilantro, but it varies depending on where you live. So, in general, fruits, vegetables, herbs is where we typically see the outbreaks. Those are the foods we typically see during the outbreaks that happen each year around the spring and summertime. So, the best way to reduce the chances is to make sure you're washing your produce very well under cold water, and you can use a vegetable brush to scrub. That would help reduce the chances of you getting exposed to the parasite. The way to kill it would be to cook your food. So, cooking the fruits and vegetables, those that can be, to a temperature of 158 degrees or greater would kill the parasite. So, that would be a good way to know you have nothing to worry about. If you are buying like cabbage or a head of lettuce, something with multiple layers, you can peel those first 2 to 3 layers off, and that would help reduce your chances as well. So keep those tips in mind. Always, always make sure you're washing your hands with warm soapy water for at least 20 seconds before you prepare food and afterwards. All right, stay safe out there, and thank you for watching.